Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is Rasan from Mavoie Canadian Immigration Made Easy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to spot a scam in Canadian immigration. So the first example I'm going to show you is from a Facebook conversation that I was having with a friend that was living in Montreal with me at the time, and he told me that there is a guy on Instagram that claims that he's an immigration lawyer, and he asked one of his cousin $500 for a business visa. So I answered him that, well, a lot of people claim many things on the internet and he needs to check the registry. And then he sends me this email and asks me to check that for him. So we're going to do this together. All right. This is the email. This is the page, the Instagram page with the ads. A lot of flags about Canada, a lot of pictures of Canada. And this is what drew my attention. When you click here, you see the name, the consultant ID, the city, the phone number, etc. So what we're going to do is check out the registry. So here you open a Google page and you click ICCRC, find a professional. And you're going to land on this page. ICCRC is the official authority for all immigration consultants. So when we click here, we're going to land on this page, find an immigration professional, and we have the public register. And you can see here, it is an offense punishable by law to provide Canadian immigration services for a fee or other consideration if not regulated by the ICCRC, a Canadian Law Society, or the Chambre of Notaires du Québec. So here we have the list and we're gonna look for this gentleman right here. So we can enter the name Jackson Cooper. We're gonna look for Cooper under last name. And when we do a search under Cooper, we have Victoria Cooper and Kimberly Cooper with an active status and the consultant identification. So it means that these two ladies here are in compliance with the RCCRC. Everything is good and they can be trusted. Or at least, if not, that as a consumer, you have a course of action if things go sour. But we don't have Jackson Cooper so far. So that's a bit fishy. Now let's check with the consultant ID. Here is the number. If we look for my number is 509470. So when we do that, you can see that my name shows up with the active status and the consultant ID here. We can do the same with the gentleman we saw. So his ID is R582918. R582918, right? R582918. That's correct. Okay. So when we do a search, nothing shows up. Maybe it's the R that's the problem. Still, nothing shows up. So we have nothing under Jackson, we have nothing under Cooper, and we have nothing under this name. This is, ladies and gentlemen, how you spot a scammer. They have their account on Instagram and they scam people by asking for money upfront and by using false information to fool people. So make sure you don't fall into a scam, and whoever you're talking to, that you check that that person is actually registered. If you don't want to lose your money, feel stupid and sorry about yourself. Now, the second example is an email that I received from a lady that asked me if this was legit. The first red flag here is that there is a picture. The Canadian government never sends picture by email. It's always text. So if you see a picture coming somewhere, it's probably not legitimate. The other red flag is you see Department of State. Department of State is a mention from the government of the United States and not of Canada. So all this pretty thing here, you have a confirmation number that is very blurry, you have a QR code that leads nowhere, and all this is either to steal your information or to steal your money. So be aware of it. Bottom line is, before you give your money to anyone, check if they're a consultant that they have an active status under the ICCRC, and if they're a lawyer that they're registered in the law society of the province they're practicing under, because that's the only thing that's going to protect you if things go bad. At least you could go to these regulatory bodies, make a claim, and get your money back. That's how it works. If they're not registered and things go bad, you're on your own, you lose your money, and then they disappear into nature. So that's it. I hope you found this information useful. Protect yourself, protect us against scammers, and I'll talk to you very soon. Goodbye.